Hello, boys and girls. This is Ox. I would like to welcome you to your Kindergarten Awards podcast. For this special occasion, Mrs. Bohacz has written you a love letter.
Dear boys and girls, my kindergarten class of 2020. There is a story that I need to tell, to write, to record. You are a class that made history. Kindergarten is a grade that is specifically orchestrated, specifically designed to teach the children the thrill of friendship, to introduce children to the joy of learning. I am quite certain, I am confident, that the events that took place these last few months will never, ever be forgotten. The events will remain with you throughout your lifetime. You will tell stories about these last few months to your own children and to your grandchildren. It has been my daily prayer that what you experienced would inspire you, move you forward, always in a positive direction. I hoped that you would become stronger and more empathetic after living through the 2020 pandemic. I also prayed that you would become a striving student, ready and prepared for the first grade and beyond. On Friday, March 13th, I sadly lived and witnessed your final days of kindergarten at Carteret School. On that day at 3:20, there were no meaningful farewell hugs, and there were no long-lasting words that would be sealed and locked into your hearts and memories forever. No, we had a hasty, abrupt ending. It loomed with and was filled with uncertainty. I sincerely believe that you have learned more life lessons this year than could have ever been imagined. Because of the pandemic, you were blessed. Yes, you were blessed. You had the blessed opportunity to be taught at home with your families. This experience will be sealed and locked. It will be etched in your hearts forever. Yes, you've missed many golden moments with your kindergarten buddies and the Carteret School community, but you have gained valuable, priceless opportunities, experiences, memories with your family members, with your moms, your dads, your grandmothers, grandfathers, aunts, sisters, and brothers. These moments, these opportunities, experiences will be with you forever. The world stopped. Your families started. The world stopped, but the learning went on. Please know that I am a proud teacher. I love to teach. Remote virtual learning is a new way of teaching, a new way to learn. It is new territory. You, your families, Ox, and I made remote learning, virtual learning work. The learning went on. The 13 weeks of this at-home instruction changed. It evolved. It evolved over time and became a unique, personal, powerful way to be educated. Yes, the learning went on. We made remote learning work. We tweaked remote learning. We shared remote learning ideas. We saw remote learning change or evolve. We defined remote learning. We made remote learning work. We started out with usernames and passwords. These helped us complete lesson plan assignments found on the Mrs. Bohacz webpage. There were letters, phone calls, and emails. Next, there were podcasts. We had daily audio updates with the "Good morning, boys and girls," the Mrs. Bohacz morning message. Your learning box came in the mail after that. Finally, there were written plans for the day to match the daily update audio. However, the very best piece our remote learning experience experienced, a piece that was always in place, were all your magnificent email letters, pictures, your audios, your videos showing off your amazing work. You invited me into your kitchens, your hallways, your swimming pools, backyards, and more, with your letters, your pictures, audios, and videos. Remember, Francesca actually priority mailed her work samples to me, not only once, but twice? Sophia sent me an email one evening rather late, and she wrote, "Mrs. Bohacz, I'm doing my work." I am humbled and eternally grateful for being intimately invited into your homes, your families, your lives. I shared your work samples that you sent with your kindergarten buddies. I learned through you. Your kindergarten buddies learned through you. We all learned together. The learning went on. Yes, my kindergarten class of 20, we defined remote learning. We made it happen. We made it work. The learning went on. The learning went above and beyond. What did we learn? Well, let's look back at these last 13 weeks. In reading, do you remember that we learned that words and the chance or opportunity to read is always around us at each and every moment? We see words on cereal boxes, cans of soup, road signs, store signs, t-shirts, and more. We read fiction books and nonfiction books. We read these books to many, many people, animals, stuffed animals, to music, to ourselves, and more. We learned that we can read here, there, and everywhere. Yes, we read on a beach blanket at the beach. We read in a toy box, a parking lot, a secret place, at Stop and Shop, the gym, a dollhouse, a toy store. You read in these places and more with fluency. We read Raz books, bookshelf books, snap word lists, snap word cards, consonant letter charts, digraph blend sheets, and rhyming words. We wore our vowels. Yes, we dressed up with vowel words, and we put these vowel objects around us. We read and read and read. We read so much, we reached 1 million stars on Raz. Yes, I said 1 million stars. That is razzle dazzle reading. Yes, the world stopped. Yes, but our learning went on. In social studies, we learned about our neighborhood, school, state, and country, the USA. We learned that soldiers protect our right to vote, and they protect our right to persuade people peacefully. So what do we do in social studies? We voted and used persuasive writing to convince others of our votes, choices, and opinions. We learned about the flag of our great country, the United States of America. You emailed me the spots in and around your homes that you patriotically displayed your flag. The learning went on. In science, you made Earth Day ecology projects. You reused, recycled trash. You made amazing, make something from trash projects. In science, we also continued our study of weather. You were meteorologists. You recorded weather data, weather information for each day. Also in science, with the instructions from the agronomist himself, the behind-the-scenes thumbs-up specialist, Ox, we studied seed germination and plant growth. We initiated our corn seed experiments. Finally, our last science unit was motion, our move it unit. Yes, we read science vocabulary words. We showed the meanings of these words with toy cars and with games. Do you remember Alani's Science Says game? Or the stop, red light, green light game? You played the science vocabulary audio game, the game called Move It. You showed me through emails and videos how you can move and how objects in and around your home move. You designed and tested a ramp, because after all, ramps move things. Yes, the learning moved on. The learning went on. In math, you measured. You practiced telling time. You work with money, pennies, nickels, dimes, and 1/4. You made and found geometric shapes. You even read inside a rhombus. You practice writing numbers. You hi-ho, off to 100 you will go. Yes, you wrote numbers from 1 to 100. You kept number track of calendar days, and you used a 0 to 200 number chart to designate the days of kindergarten. You learned about Zero, the hero. You used spaceman and a ruler to go up and to go down one number. You added, you subtracted. You added and subtracted with pictures, stickers, memory tricks, watermelon slices, pizza slices, ice cream cones, dot cubes, pennies, crunch and munch snacks. The learning went on. I learned more and more about you when you wrote. Yes, for writing, you wrote and wrote and wrote. You wrote nonfiction topic books. You wrote autobiographies, biographies, how-to books, personal narratives, and you used persuasive writing to support opinions and your votes for social studies. You even wrote your daily data recordings in sentence form. You wrote and wrote and wrote. I learned a lot about you through your writing. Even for me, the learning went on. Now, my amazings, now my kindergarten class of 2020, it is time to honor your hard work. It is time to give out the awards that you are so deserving of. It is time to celebrate and honor all the magnificent work that you have done all year. The first award will go to our first Cubby buddy. Yes, Dan will get a certificate for being our class mathematician, our Great with Numbers student. The Remarkable Reader Award will go to Robert. Robert's certificate will also state or Robert is also being honored for his improved work habits. Michael Crumpler will receive his certificate for incredible use of words and vocabulary. He will also be honored for his incredible interest in things that move, like cars and trains. The Remote Student of the Year Award. This is an award, a very special award, given to the student who each and every day did incredible work. This award is going to Alani, or Team Alani, as I call this amazing family unit. Alani's family and Alani did incredible remote learning. They were an incredible remote learning force. Alani, Mom, Auntie, Grandma, and even a cousin worked creatively and hard, as I said, each and every day. Nasir, did you already know what his certificate is for? Well, if you said remarkable Raz Kid reader, yes, you were correct. Nasir started Raz reading immediately after our initial night information meeting. He has been Raz reading ever since, and he has not stopped. Nasir is also another marvelous mathematician. He will be honored on his certificate for this as well. Marvelous mathematician. The Fabulous Fluency Award and Awesome Artist Award will go to, do you know? Of course you do. Joseph. Joseph even read his science words on the morning update with fluency. Great job, Joseph. Francesca is another awesome artist. She will receive an award or certificate for her art skills. But Francesca is also going to be recognized as the going above and beyond student. Yes, once again, Francesca priority mailed her remote learning work. Her work samples. She did this not once, but twice. Jeremiah is next. Jeremiah will receive the Best Buddy Award. He is always kind, patient, and loving to all of us. Jeremiah will also be recognized for his outstanding math skills and his handsome handwriting, too. Do you know what? We have another Remote Learning Student of the Year. That student is Navila. Navila also worked hard and diligently each and every day for the last 13 weeks. Navila is a creative artist and a wonderful writer. She will be honored on her certificate for being our Remote Student Learner of the Year, for being a creative artist, and for being a wonderful writer. Ayana will receive her certificate for her incredible art skills. Ayana will be recognized for being a kind kindergartner. She has a big heart and she has lots of kindness. Ayana is kind and loving to people and to animals. So Ayana will be honored for her art talents and her big heart, her kindness. Sophia will receive her certificate in 2 areas. Sophia will receive our Hard Worker Award. Yes, she works hard. Sophia will get recognition for her remarkable, amazing reading. I have heard Sophia many times during these past few weeks. Yes, the Remarkable, Amazing Reading Award fits Sophia. Perfect fit. Dylan will receive his certificate in 3 areas. He excels in 3 areas. Dylan will be honored for his interest in science. He will also be honored for his amazing art skills. And he will be honored for his mighty math work. So Dylan not only gets 1, not 2, but he excels in 3 areas. Juliana is another great artist. Juliana will be awarded the Awesome Artist Certificate. And on this certificate, Juliana is being recognized for doing and being a super snap word star. Great job, Juliana. Do you believe it? We have another Remote Learner of the Year. This is a young man that has always been motivated. He tried everything we assigned on remote learning. He played store. He ran slowly up the staircase. He also ran fast. He wrote books about basketball, his mom, and how to make a bed. This man is Jaden. Jaden will receive the Remote Learner of the Year award with special recognition given for his compassion and kindness. Jaden is a friend to all. He is always the first to immediately give up something that he has and wants to give to someone else. Super excellent job, Jaden. Oh my, do you believe it? How could this be possible? Of course it's possible. We have another Remote Learner of the Year award to give out. This young lady has worked incredibly hard. She has worked creatively. She has given us examples and ideas of ways to learn at home and things we can try. She motivated us to be Star of the Day on our morning update attachments. This wonderful young lady is Genevieve, or Evie, as we lovingly call her. Yes, Evie is our Remote Learner of the Year. She will also receive recognition for being a creative artist and a remarkable reader. Remarkable reader. So Evie is going to be recognized as Student or Learner of the Year, Remote Learner of the Year. She will be recognized for her art skills and also for her remarkable, amazing reading. I have 2 very special extra awards to give out to siblings in 2 families. The first award is going to be given out to Sebastian, Sophia's brother. Sebastian was a great inspiration and a great help to Sophia. I would like to give Jaden's sister, Jasmine, an award to honor all of her sister help. Jasmine was behind the scenes guiding our buddy, Jaden. Great job, Sebastian. Great job, Jasmine. Moms, dads, grandmothers, grandfathers, brothers, aunties, sisters, and more. I am eternally grateful for your teaching help. On March 13th, 2020, the world stopped. But families, you started. Boys and girls, I've always urged you, when you wrote and authored books, to remember to end your books amazingly with a great ending. An ending that a reader of your book would say, wow, that book was amazing, right to the very last page. Well, today I am going to break this rule. I am not going to write an ending to the letter that I started at the beginning of this presentation. You will write the ending. The story is not over. The learning goes on. This year, the learning went above and beyond.